Hello, hello, and welcome back to Oolykee Gaming, and welcome back to new stuff, a lot of new stuff. So we bought class. This is a mod, class Mega 204. Is the smallest one in the. Well, we can't afford anything more expensive. We leased the header. We'll see if there's any other sunflowers that we can do as a contracting work. But when we're done with this, fortunately, it's mid-autumn and it's late afternoon, or yeah, in farming terms, it's late because the crops were dry. It was the worst torrential rains I ever saw in these areas for a long time, and we had some damaged crops and stuff, but all in all, we're kind of okay with that because it's gonna we can finally harvest. Now I'm gonna fill in first this tractor. I'm gonna show you what I bought here first. Okay, let's stop for a second. Let's leave the header and let's see here damage the field has taken because of the frost and the rain and all that good stuff. Well, it's not good stuff, but it's the stuff nevertheless. So, we have, first things first, we bought class. You have several megas, 218, 204, and 208. The 204 is the one that we bought. It changes the decals here on the side when you get the bigger ones, but we're pretty fine with the small one. Actually, we're not. We would like to have more expensive one, but unfortunately we can't afford it. Also, it can be modded heavily, but we did not go there. So what else we bought? We bought here we go. Transpace, which one did we have? 25,000, the smallest capacity. You have 28,000 and 30,000 liters. Unfortunately, we didn't want to invest that much money, and this one is the best value per capacity, and I think it's gonna be enough for our sunflowers. I don't believe we're gonna have more than 2 loads of sunflowers. And the third thing I can show you here, we have leased items. It's Helianthus, is the header that we have here on this beautiful harvester we have. Also, I was doing some thinking in progress. I was doing some thinking, and I'm gonna do a headland here first, and then we're gonna concentrate on the middle of the field. But I'm gonna try to do not in this episode because we're gonna be concentrating on finishing our harvest, our fields. When the trailer is full, we're gonna see. I'm 99% sure we're gonna leave this stuff in a silo. We're not gonna sell it straight away. We will need it. We'll wait for the price and then we're gonna sell it off sometimes during the, I think it was winter or early spring. Anyway, that's what the graph says. That would be the best price to sell the sunflowers, and we're gonna go by that. Anyway, harvest, finally, the busiest and the best part of the farming. Finally, whatever the result of your farming is, you can finally put it in a silos or sell it straight away, whatever you prefer. Anyway, we done one headland, and we are 64% full. Let's not hit the tree, and I avoided the tree. Let's try to do a headland like this. I'm everywhere. I'm so happy. I'm so hyped. I actually need a coffee. I haven't had a coffee yet, so or the second one, the third coffee. I still haven't had it. So, but it would be nice to have one. But yeah, so we're gonna do up and down the field now. Hopefully we're gonna have enough room, especially on that other side, but we'll see how that goes. But we have to go up and down the field at least once here because it's almost full. The harvester is almost full, and I believe up and down to about this area would be how much the capacity will last. Well, I hope so. 15 kilometers per hour, guys. I love this header. I always loved this header. It was my baby, my precious, and all that good stuff. It was like I always knew, I always wanted to, well, own this one, even though we don't own it, but to be a huge. Me and Dan, gaming, I believe, Dan farming. You have a link to his channel in the description of my channel. Me and him had a great idea of building an oil farm, or oil, like not as like, you know, wage war oils, but you know, oils as food. products. So everything that creates oil, like rapeseed oil and sunflower oil, will just produce that. I think that's still a really nice plan, but not sure if I'm not gonna do it now, but in the future I think that would be a really, really good plan. Okay, so let's see here. I might do another circle around the field. Yeah, and actually I can do that now after I unload and start on top of the field for another headland, and that would be quite nice. Okay, so hopefully this is gonna reach well inside the trailer. Oh, kinda iffy. Nah, it's fine, it's fine. Here we go. First sunflowers are being unloaded in this. Yeah, how much you can take? Like 4 loads? Yeah, it's gonna be 4 loads from this field, definitely. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty optimistic about that one. Let's see how this is gonna go. Yeah, anyway, I'm hyped about this, guys. Let's see how the other fields are doing. A lot of those fields are not harvested, so a lot of contracting work to be done. I'm not gonna do contracting work in this episode, but I'm gonna do contracting work in a time-lapse episode. That's gonna be the next one. And then we're gonna do some field work on our field. So let's see one other thing here. Oh! Field number 4 is ready to be harvested, and I was thinking of buying that field. It's oats in there. We'll see, guys. I have a sneaky plan of purchasing the field with crops in it. I know it's kind of realistically looking, it's kind of cheaty, but don't care really. I mean, it's pretty hard to be a farmer even without that. Even with that, it's hard to be do honest day's work as a farmer, because this game is brutal, absolutely brutal. What are we gonna do? Another headland here, and yeah, let's try to stick to this side here and see how this is gonna work out for us. Anyway, yeah, so I was thinking of buying that field and then just harvesting it, because I'm pretty sure we're gonna be buying yeah, after I'm done with this field, we'll see how long we'll be using the headland here. It's more or less the whole episode. So I'm gonna use it for an hour. I think we're gonna finish both fields within an hour. Of course, I'm not gonna do the hours episode. Actually, you know what? Obviously, we're gonna have to start the next episode. I'm not sure that we're gonna be able to harvest both of the fields in one episode. We can do it as a time-lapse, but I can also do it as a time-lapse in the next episode. So we're gonna have normal episode here and now, like me yabbering about... I don't even know. I don't listen to myself anymore anyways. So me talking about the future of the farm and some tips and tricks maybe. Maybe somebody will find it useful, whatever I'm saying here. But if you don't, and I'm hopeless. Anyway, 34% here, and yeah, leasing some stuff actually makes a lot of sense. You know what I miss? I'm gonna tell you honestly. I've been playing this game for a long time, and now I've been recording this episode parallelly. I've been playing Surviving Mars, which is an amazing game. I love it. I'm playing with several different. I'm recording with the new one with the Church of the New Ark or something like that. What was the name of the site? And I'm at the same time I'm doing this. I haven't had a proper harvesting session in a long time. I would say, guys, in a month on Farming Simulator, and this is what I miss. And now with Class DLC coming here, and me missing harvesting, and I think it's gonna be one of the best DLCs ever. Maybe even better than Coon DLC, but we'll see. I posted in a Facebook group and probably on the Twitter as well, and I mentioned this in on Facebook groups for Farming Simulator. Yeah, I like when you have a lot of pieces of equipment. This is what I like. Also, I live in Europe. I lived in Central Europe for most of my life. Now I live in Ireland here in a beautiful Emerald Isle, and both of the places are Europe. And we don't have cotton production or sugarcane production here, which is fair, of course. The climate is like that, but I cannot put myself into a mood of a sugarcane farmer. South United States and most of the Latin America or Central and South America, they do have favorable climate for sugarcane growth and farming, and that's amazing. Those people are lucky, and growing in that kind of culture, I can understand that people like that. I know that, and also I would say that sugarcane is a much more efficient way of getting sugar out of plants than sugar beets. Why? Because I believe 50% of the weight of the, or 50% of the sugar cane is used to produce sugar, while with sugar beets it's only like 11 to 17%. I mentioned this several times. Like I said, both of my parents worked in a sugar refinery where sugar beets are turned into sugar, and we had a lot of talks about that. I always wanted to learn more about the farming and well, even food production in this case. Oh no, okay, mistakes have been made, even more so. Okay, and yeah, that's the thing. And the sugar cane is much better source of sugar than sugar beets. But unfortunately, Europe doesn't have that kind of climate that is really good for sugarcane production. So I can't put myself in position like that. Especially also the cotton. Cotton is, it's beautiful. I remember the whole American histories in the United States is based on cotton. Nowadays, Egyptian and Indian cotton are highly valued, and I understand that there's a value and tradition in growing cotton, but unfortunately, Europe has extremely few of those and even less machinery. You will not see, I promise you, anytime soon, you will not see cotton harvesters in Ireland. You just won't. It's just the climate is just different, and it's not good for cotton farming. So while I do respect those crops, it's not my cup of tea. Me personally, I can't put myself in a place of cotton farmer. I do try. Maybe the farming simulator is actually the perfect chance for us to put ourselves into like growing something that we don't usually grow. Like in this case, it would be cotton or sugarcane or whatever else we can grow. Well, sunflowers wouldn't be grown in Ireland as well. I mean, there are obviously some fields of sunflowers, but grass is what's growing in Ireland. The best grass, shamrock fields and pastures and that kind of stuff. But yeah, maybe I should consider that. And also we have that nice Caribbean map as well, which is kind of a little bit broken, but it's called the Golden Coast or something like that. Forgot what the name of it is. Anyway, so about the farming. So I like this. I like harvesters. I like soybeans. I like wheat and barley for almighty beers, and wheat for our bread, everyday bread, and stuff like that. That would be my cup of tea, if I may say so. So I like doing that, and I miss doing that. And it doesn't matter that this harvester, I don't even know how big the header will be for this small harvester when I buy it. Well, actually, let's check it now. I just wonder. I never checked what the size of the headers they have here, but let's see. Header here would be in the end the modded one. It's 6 meters. It's not the worst one. Is it the similar size? Like the Bison one is 4.2. Rostomosh is 5. It's actually quite a big header. That's really nice. I'm happy about it, but we're gonna have to buy it, and we're gonna have to do some contracting work to earn our fair share of contracting. Yeah, so I'm gonna do it's probably gonna be today when I'm recording this episode. I have some free time on my side, and I'm definitely gonna take my time and do some proper harvesting farming for other people. Hopefully most of the contracts will be done. I have to say that it's late in the day. It's 3:30 already, so a lot of fields are already harvested, and it's mid-autumn, and a lot of fields might be harvested while we talk here. I see a couple of golden fields around us, and that's a potato field behind us. Yeah, it would be also nice that if we bought a GPS for this machine. Unfortunately, we did not do so. Okay, let's go all the way around and lower it. Let's do this side now a little bit. There we go. Okay, so yeah, and, I was thinking that we might do both fields in this episode, but we won't have time to do so. So I'm gonna do one, only this field. We're gonna finish off with this field. We're gonna decide what we're gonna do with the crops, and well, I'm pretty sure it's gonna. Well, actually, let's do this now as well. Let's press escape. Let's see the crop prices. The crop prices at the moment: sunflower 1,400 would be the best one, 500 here the Westport. Okay, and now if we go to seasons mod and we go here and sunflowers. Okay, here we go. Actually, it's not even that bad, but I still think I don't know, guys. I really don't know. Let's see here. I'm gonna put it on auto speed one more time and see. Here we go. We go there, and let's check this one out. So here would be 1,535, and that's more or less what we have now, I believe. 1,000. Yeah, this is definitely not correct price at the moment. Throughout the year it was the best in early spring, but we need the money. It would be really nice if we can actually sell this harvest off, and with that price I think that's a really good one. You know what, it should probably just break on time, and oh boy. And when people ask me where are the profits, where's the money, I have to show them these videos. How this is my driving, this is how Oolykee drives. Failure on multiple levels. Yes, and I think this one is gonna be fine, and I think I'm gonna sell the whole lot here. That's gonna bring us, if it's 1,500 for 25,000 liters, that would be like almost 40,000 euros for the load of sunflowers. And I believe we're gonna have 2 loads at least. I'm gonna finish the field here, and I'm pretty sure that all of this is gonna fit in this trailer, and we're gonna go and sell it before we start the next field. Here we go. Okay, let's put the pipe in, and let's finish off whatever we have left here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that all of this will fit in the harvester, and I'm pretty sure that's gonna fit in one trailer. The only trouble I have was, should I continue with the other field and then just use the other trailer? That would be more efficient way. Sorry, the top of the trailer. That would be more efficient way of us managing our crops, because I have a feeling that this one is gonna be just under a full trailer, and the other one would be just over a full trailer, so we might even have to go twice to finish off the other field. So that's one of the options. Maybe I can just continue on to the other field in this road there, and just top it off a little bit, and yeah, that's gonna make an episode a little bit longer, or we can do it in the time. No, we can do it in the next episode. We don't have well, I don't know, guys. Let's finish. Let's harvest this field and see. I wanted to make episodes shorter than 20 minutes, just so they're not too boring, and most of the work can be done within that time. And I can do a jump cut, but I also would like to talk about how farm is going. And I'm pretty sure that when we sell those 2 loads, we're gonna get like 80,000 euros. And if we kept the money, or if we leased the equipment for this field, we would actually be right on the money concerning that. This will fit. No, you know what? I'm not gonna risk it. I'm just gonna do 2 passes and do a thorough work. I don't want to miss. Yeah, you see, for example, here already we will be missing these little bits and pieces. Anyway, this is not gonna fill in the harvester, and let's finish this off, and I'm gonna start selling the crops in the next episode. I'm gonna finish harvesting this field, and we're gonna end the episode, and in the next episode probably I'm gonna start with by introducing us to an episode and to a plan, what's on the agenda for this episode. And in that time we're probably gonna top off the trailer, and we're gonna just go and solo load, and then we're gonna do a time lapse, couple of hours of Oolykee having so much fun harvesting. Anyway, the last pass we have here, and looks like it's gonna be how much? 80,000 in 18,000 in there. This is 20 something, 20 something thousand. Should we drive around the farm with the full harvester, or should we unload this a little bit? I think I'm gonna drive around with this. No. We're still gonna have to have more than a full harvester in order to top off the trailer there. But it's beautiful, and the sunflowers are amazing. I love them as a crop. I like sunflower oil. I like seeing them. I like working with them. Unfortunately, well, I live at the moment just outside of Dublin, and the whole Ireland, in fact, it's really hard to see any sunflowers. So it's not the crop that would be commonly used in this area. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna unload this one here. We're already almost at 22 minutes, and I wanted to be under 20 minutes. I'm useless. Anyway, let's finish off here, unload this one. In the next episode, I'm gonna start by harvesting the other field. We're gonna do most of the work using time lapse, and yeah, that's it. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this episode, join me in the next one. It's gonna be huge harvesting session everywhere. If you enjoyed this episode, press the like button. If you didn't, leave a constructive criticism comment down in the comment section. That will definitely help me to improve in the future episodes. Notification button, like, subscribe, notification button, and a comment. Guys, thank you for watching, and I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye bye.